मैं Guruji first blessed me maybe about 30 years ago. I was probably less than 10 years old. I remember I just came back from the school and I entered my house and I saw someone sitting on the carpet in my drawing room, and some other people who I knew from the army circles, they were sitting right next to him on the ground, and it was unusual in army circles. Usually when you meet, it is formal. You only sit in a certain way, you do certain things in a certain way, because that's how life is. So I was a little taken aback as to what is going on. I came in, I directly into the room, and I saw Guruji. I just, I don't know why, I remember even till today, I remember that I was instantly, I mean, there were many people in the room, but I was sort of attracted towards his face. It was such a glow and everything. I was just a kid, obviously, so didn't understand much. Guruji said, Limka ki thi school mein? And initially my reaction was that maybe he was in my school, he saw me. So that was my first interaction with Guruji. I still remember that. And that's the very first time I was blessed. Just to give a background, both my parents, they're doctors, they've been in the army, and they have been associated with Guruji, and that's how I'm a second generation who got introduced to Guruji through my parents. And Guruji blesses all his Sangha, and my parents have witnessed those blessings. And being doctors, they know that how certain things that could have not been possible in the medical science just happened, and there is no other rational explanation within the recorded medical text for certain observations there while being in science. I met Guruji when he was in Jalandhar. I used to meet him when I was in Delhi. The last time I ever met him was in 2001, and that is the year I was leaving for the US. I didn't seek his blessings before leaving, and I still remember that I always carry a picture with me, and at that time also I was given another picture, and I put it in my wallet. I came here. Guruji basically blessed me and said that go and enjoy. And enjoyed a lot when I just came. I did not have a job. There was a downturn in IT. And for whatever luck I had with the friends over here, every single week it started off on Monday. We used to relax because the weekend was so tiresome from the last activity. By Thursday there was aggressive planning as to what are we going to do on Friday evening onwards. And it went on for about 2 months. And after about 2 months, I realized, oh, I should also get a job here because that's not how come in the first place. And I remember I used to pray to Guruji, and I had not asked for that up until, I think, maybe end of July, last week of July. Then summer vacations were getting over for others, and they were getting busy. So I was thinking, that what will I do for the rest of the year? So I remember one afternoon we went to Rockefeller Center. I saw a couple of buildings over there. They were really nice. My parents had been here, and I had seen those buildings in pictures when I was a kid. They were in their bedroom. They had a picture of that Rockefeller Center. I just wished that how good would it be that if I could actually get a job in this area? It's so beautiful. And the very next week there was an interview call. The bank was situated in the same building in Rockefeller Center. I interviewed, and after about 3 or 4 days, I got confirmation that I will take the job. The manager said, "This is a job we like you. We are here in this building, but come end of August, September timeframe, we will actually have to move our offices. We'll be moving downtown to the World Trade Center." And I said, well, it doesn't really matter to me. So yeah, that's absolutely fine with me. So that Labor Day weekend in 2001, the offices from downtown, and we actually built a new trading floor. We built new systems. We had a small data center in World Trade 1, um, and we started our business operations from there. September 11th, if I recall correctly, it was a Tuesday. I was there around 8 o'clock in the morning because I used to get there early before everything started, the meeting started, and I still remember I was making some. I was in the cafeteria. I think I was making some coffee for myself, and that's when I thought there was a huge earthquake. I was on the 49th floor of the building, not tower one. And just when I looked outside, because the whole building was very close, you could see outside from the windows. I saw some papers flying around. I was kind of intrigued as to what is going on. And then someone started shouting that go on, get to the emergency stairwell and go down right now. I did not know. I thought this is some kind of a fire drill. I didn't even pick up anything. I just started walking towards the emergency stairwell, and I asked someone, we're not going to walk 49 flights down, right? It's going to take a long time. So the guy next to me said, oh, don't worry about it. We'll go to the 46th and take an express down. So if you've been to the World Trade Center, it had 2 levels of elevators here. You have these floors where you have express elevators here. If you're going in the 40s, it will actually open up on the 46th floor, and for the next 10 floors, you have a local elevator. So he says, let's walk down to the express elevators on 46th, and then we can take it down from there. As I walked on the 46th elevator floor, we opened the door. We realized that there was smoke all over. We could not actually enter the floor at all. I still do not know what was going on. There were no iPhones, no nothing. Somebody had a palm pilot because that's what they used to have at that point. They suggested that there is a plane, it seems, that has hit the building. Anyway, I walked down, I just walked out, and I started walking because people started directing, police force started directing us to walk over the Broadview Bridge and go to Broadview. As I was walking, I saw World Trade 2 go down. And that's when it struck me that there is something going on here, something serious. At that point, I panicked a little bit because up until then, I did not know what was going on. And I started running, and I did not stop until I reached Broadview. So all this happened, and everybody knows what happened. We lost 12 people in our night that day. But I had Guruji's photos. With his blessings, I could just walk away without even, no impact on me at all. In fact, because I was separated from the bank, my bank, people didn't even know if I was out of the building. I only contacted them later in the night. And that's when I found out actually World Trade 1 had also gone down. Because up until then, I did not even know the other building where I was sitting had gone down. Guruji had blessed me, and I firmly believe because of those blessings, I could simply walk away. And I know that it was not like it was just an ordinary incident. We lost people in our bank. And you had to have someone up above taking care of you. Otherwise, it's not possible to just walk away like that. There have been other instances in my life where you sometimes don't know at the spur of the moment, but when you look back, then you realize that there was someone who was watching over you, because things could have gone either way very easily, but they always turn into your favor. It is just because we have some faith and someone has that blessing on us. Guruji has always taught us simple lesson of simple thinking, high thinking and simple living. He doesn't ask us to do any steps that are really hard to follow. Very simple things that you just have to. There are no restrictions on you as well. And just be part of the Sangha, be part, visit him and pray to him regularly. What I realized is that up until I just got connected to the Edison Mandir very recently, like maybe more than a year, maybe 2 years or so. What I've realized in the last 2 years is that even though I was blessed, and even though I was okay with my life, it is since I have started associating with Guruji regularly, I have now become more content in life. I have started looking into life in a holistic way. As in, because it is not just a 9 to 5 thing in how much money you have and things like that. That really, at some point, money is a hygiene factor, as they call it. If you don't have it, yes, it is a problem. If you have it, it doesn't give you happiness after some point, right? Once you have it, then it's just a hygiene factor. Lack of it will trouble you, more of it will not make you happy. And that's, if you have to spiritually grow, and you have to become a better person, definitely I think if you come and follow his principles, which are very simple, it makes a lot of difference. Jai Guruji.